Hi y'all, welcome to a Transformers unboxing, pretend play story, cat video toy review, aka episode 6 of the Vertona Mystery, featuring the unboxing of nobody, but featuring Elita 1, Jetfire, Repungus, Ultra Magnus, and some Decepticons, but none of the ones in that picture. Back at the Autobot base, Elita 1 and her fellow Autobots, Ultra Magnus, Repungus, and Jetfire were all still hanging out shortly after Rodimus had left. Elita, the new leader of the Autobots, was trying to figure out what to do now that Optimus was no longer their leader and she was leading for the first time. Alright guys, so I know, we're not quite sure what to do because we don't have Optimus anymore, but I have an idea. So, we heard from Optimus before he passed away that he'd been exploring a cave where we've been receiving some strange readings, if you'll recall. Do you remember that, guys? Not if you do. Oh yeah, definitely remember that.
Me, Repungus, don't remember much.
Jetfire, yes, also nodded. He remembered. He's, yes, of course. So I figure, obviously we need to be safe, but to avenge Optimus and to continue exploring whatever he was looking into, I think we've got to go. We've got to go check it out. I think it's a good but dangerous idea, Elita. Well, I guess technically now that you're my new, not prime, but leader, I'm gonna have to do what you want, but I'm noting my reservations about going to a place where we know Optimus was blasted, and now he's deceased. So I just want to flag that for the group. Yeah, Magnus, I really appreciate your concern and your willingness to speak up, but I'm the leader of the Autobots, and I'll take that under advisement, but I think courage is the recognition of fear, and then choosing what you know to do the right thing despite the fears. And I think here we've just got to investigate what happened to Optimus. We've got to learn what happened there in that cave and why he's no longer with us. And if we get revenge along the way, fantastic.
Me, Repungus, think Elita leader. Elita have good idea. Let's go investigate.
Yes, agreed. I'm willing to go too. All right, Autobots, transform and roll out. Well, all right, Autobots. Prime's old motto was transform and roll out, but obviously we're not all rollers, and I want to be a little more inclusive for those of us who don't have wheels. So let's transform and move out. How about that? Repungus, you can hop. Jetfire, you can fly. Magnus and I can drive, but we're not all rollers, so yeah, let's do it. Transform and move out.
I can't transform.
Elita hooked up her rocket boosters to the back of her car.
I can't transform.
The Autobots approached the mysterious cave where they believe Optimus Prime had taken his final electronic breaths. It was a big, dark cave. Jetfire was the last to arrive. He'd been a little too lazy to transform, plus he can just fly in his robot mode because he has a giant rocket pack. The Autobots all transformed and head into the cave. It's big and dark, and they hear strange metallic whirring sound. It's very mysterious in the background. They proceed quietly. The cat creature does not live in the cave. The cat creature is merely moseying around the cave. Inside the cave, it was quite dark as the Autobots approached. They saw the giant cat creature sitting in front of a checkered flooring tile situation. The cat creature did not normally maybe live in this cave, or maybe it did. But they also found 2 Decepticons, Sound Blaster, the perhaps even more evil brother of Soundwave, and Megatron. Leader of the Decepticons? Typically, yes. Halt! Who goes there? Oh boy, the cat monster. Oh, yes. Okay, come this way, sweetie. Oh boy. Yeah. Here, let's let the Autobots let you out. The cat monster made her way out of the cave, leaving the Autobots to talk to the Decepticons that they found inside. Do not come any closer, or face your doom, just like Prime. Yes, just like Prime, we will destroy you. The Autobots knew that Prime had been blasted in here and was now deceased, but they still had to explore the cave. Elita 1 stepped forward. What did you do to Prime? What are you doing in this cave? Why don't you step closer and find out for yourself? Repungus, not the brightest of the Autobots, decided he was going to step forward. Boop, boop, boop. And as he hit the clear flooring tiles in front of him, something happened. The tiles magically came to life and built a giant cube around Repungus.
Oh no! I'm trapped! Ah! Help me! Help me!
We warned you to stay out of here, silly Autobots, and now you will face your doom if you do not retreat. Yes, doom indeed. Repungus was trapped. Elita 1 didn't know what to do. Shoot! They've trapped Repungus. How will we free him? Ultra Magnus stepped forward. Take me instead, evil Decepticons. Don't take young Repungus. He is a young Autobot. He's not very smart. And if you want a hostage, take me. I'm a leader here. I'm not the leader, but I will sacrifice myself instead. We will accept that trade, Magnus, but you have to put yourself in this magical prison cell thing that we've constructed, and then you can take Repungus. Magnus walked up to the cell and touched the wall and immediately was transported inside. What? It was a trick! You've trapped me too! Dang you! Dang you! Ah, deceitful Decepticons tricking Ultra Magnus. How could you? Yes, indeed, you fell for our tricks. No, it's not a trick. I mean, Elita 1, Jetfire, why don't you touch the prison cell, not prison cell, but magic block thing?
Elita walked around the outside of the cell, tried to inspect it, but tried to be careful and tried not to touch it. Jetfire, can you scan the cell to see if there's anything we can do to free our fellow Autobots? Jetfire scanned the cell.
Elita, I'm not sure that there's anything we can do right now. I might need to take some data and then analyze it later. But for now, I'm unfortunately somewhat helpless. All right, Jetfire. Magnus, Repungus, we're so sorry, but we're gonna have to retreat for now and figure out a new plan to free you from these deceitful Decepticons in this cave. But we'll be back. Of course we'll be back. Elita 1 and Jetfire